We're in the April tournament for the Unite Championship Series. We have Tali Believers up against Nouns Esports in the winner bracket final. As always, those two teams, right? Tali left side, we have Espion, Trevenant, Zoroark, a Garchomp, and a Blissey. Up against Gardevoir, Mew, Wigglytuff, Eldegoss, and an Urshifu. Gatlu probably gonna play Vic Blow. Always has the eject button equipped already, so... I mean, Gatlu's not someone who plays the Water Bear. Always goes for Vic Blow for that secure, and a Wigglytuff for Bruff HD as well. Interesting. Heading straight into the first game. Again, gonna be a best of 3 and winners final. So the winner of this match moves into the grand final. And both of these teams already secured a top 3 finish at the April tournament. Toonslim with Mako always going for the spot path. Got that classic Trevenant and Espion duo, of course. And I'm gonna look for the first last hit right here, and it goes over to the right side. And we secured with Mew there. 60s, of course, having also a very good early game. Very, very good early game. Last hitting with Mew. For sure more than Toonslim has on that Espion. Until Espion gets to level 4, then I feel like it's a bit more Espion favored. For sure. Because that Psy Shock just does way too much damage. Klaus looking for his last hit right here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. 4.5 now. Looking for level 5 very fast. You have to get to Dragon Rush super fast. Because then you're able to secure all the last hits much easier. Another last hit going down right here. But so far, Mew's doing quite well. Bruff though dropping very low on HP. Can Bruff get out of this? Has the thing. And just runs away. Yeah, but I do like the Wigglytuff right here. I think it's quite good into Garchomp Unite, Espion Unite, into also the Trevenant Unite. It's a pretty good counter towards all those Pokemon. And now we have a level 5 for Zoroark and Utao instantly going in onto Mew. And Mew stood no chance. They are just absolutely blown into pieces looking for the next thing right now. And they're going to score some points right here. 15 go in, 9 go in, and they're going to try to get those 21 ins, but Bruff wants to defend it so badly. He doesn't want to make those 21 points to go in for Utao. And he's able to do it right now. He's one more slap. Eject buttons away from the feint attack. Can they get it? The Electro Ball is there, and Bruff with an insane defense. Holds down bot path, and it takes down the enemy center area Pokemon of Zoroark right there. Nice defense by Bruff. Is able to stick around until Mew came back, and then they get a nice KO right here. Gatlu on the run, has to eject button away. He's level 5 though, or 6 already. The Vic Blow is going to be insane last hitting, of course. For Nouns Esports now on top path as well. Going for the next last hit right here, but there's the Dragon Rush, and the Vic Blow's not going to be in range. So it's going to be Dragon Rush against Wicked Blow. But Nouns are moving towards mid. But so is Klaus. And the Tali already all down. Very fast. Adesu still looking for level 7. Doesn't have too much experience on this Curlia right now. I don't know if it's going to be Moonblast. He maybe goes Moonblast up against Zoroark. I could see it happening. Oh, feint attack going in. But Urshifu's actually quite tanky. Doesn't have enough damage to take him down. Does he have Shadow Claw or Cut? I didn't quite pay attention to it. But so far, Nouns haven't scored a single point yet, which doesn't matter too much. But in case Urshifu runs attack weight, which I think he does, it just means that Urshifu has 0 attack weight stacks right now. We have Point Puff. Adesu still looking for level 7. And yeah, it's a Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw going on to Gatlu now. But has the Throat Chop to get back out alive. Stavros has to also use X Speed. And run away for now. And the first objective already spawning, but both teams don't have a Unite move Pokemon yet. Espion is getting close to it, Mew's getting close to it. And so is Utao and Zoroark. But none of them has... Okay, there's Espion. Espion now has Unite move unlocked on level 8. Because it's very fan-balanced Pokemon. To have a level 8 Unite move. While also having a lot of impact with it. It's going to try to walk up. It's going to try to look for Gatlu maybe. Because they have to deal with Gatlu. That Wicked Blow has to be gone. But there's a dive onto Trevenant. And Trevenant gets blown into pieces, but now Utao, look, he's only using feint attacks though, not using any Shadow Claws in between. And he doesn't have enough damage right there to finish off Mew. Lost vision there as well, so he couldn't get that final slash attack onto Mew. But he actually has only used feint attacks there. Didn't go for any Shadow Claws. Looking for the dive in as well. There's the Shadow Claw, feint. He's looking for maybe Unite move. Goes in onto Gardevoir though, this time hitting it. But Espion secures the Rage. I thought Tali Believers also goes into Unite move. Bruff in a very bad position. Bruff for sure going down. They're going to look for Gatlu next. Double carry for Zoroark. Vic Blows might get Toonslim. Toonslim low HP, but no, they can't save him. Gatlu at least getting Toonslim, but they all get taken down by Utao. All taken down by the Zoroark. And now he can stack as well. Oh, he picked up a lot of coins right here. Are they going to just keep the goal alive? It looks like they don't want to keep the goal alive for now, because there's so much experience. And we actually have a Pain Split as well. No Horn Leech for Megu. Quite surprised. Quite surprised to see a Pain Split in this game. Maybe to deal with Urshifu? Could be. Just putting that onto Urshifu and then maybe, you know. But I'm surprised to see Pain Split. For sure. I feel like Horn Leech is still very insane as well. And Pain Split was nerfed. There's the Pain Spell going in onto Shifu, as I mentioned. There's a Woodhammer landing as well. Can Tali somehow defend the skull? Mego get the Bliss Assistance into form and Trevenant Unite, but there's a really tough with that counter Unite move. Gets everyone unstoppable. So they all get rid of that Trevenant stun very fast, but Yutao is back and he just jumps in into Unite move, looking for Gardevoir next. Can he fish off Gardevoir as well? Yeah, Klaus does with its Unite move. And Tali, they're currently 222 to 0. 0 points for Nouns Esports so far in this first game. Crazy. Can Nouns come back into this? They need to, at this point, they already need to have a big strategy around Rayquaza. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult for them to have a chance. Still no stacks as well for Yoshifu. Zervas is just getting his Unite move back up. Might also be stacking. I'm not sure what items he has. But he gets another point in. 230 now. And Nouns is looking for a top push right here. Can they get some points in? Klaus is aware of it. Going to try to defend in 1v2 scenario, but Nouns is now sending back up to top as well. But so Zorak. Zorak's not moving towards top. Mew's going to score, and that's the first points going in for Nouns Esports right here. Urshifu Unite goes onto Klaus. Can Klaus lift this? Solar Beam, Vic Blow. It's going to be so much damage onto Klaus, and he has no chance. Wait, no, he has a chance. Blissey makes it tie the Softboard X. Going to keep Garchomp healthy. And they can't get a single knockout right here. Or can they? No, they can't. They go so deep for this, but they can't get the knockout, but they get the goal at least. They get the first goal of the game for themselves. And it's very important they close this gap in points. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult. Tali's going to pick a free Registeel. Unless Bruff can somehow steal it away. Ooh, no. The Psyshock Psybeam is perfectly timed by Toonslim. And they claim this Registeel. But both of these Regis are very late, so there's not going to be a third one spawning on top or bot. This was the last round of Regis. So the game might slow down a tiny bit now, but now it's now looking with that Reggie on top, looking for a bot push. And of course, Toonslim is aware of it. Same for Mego. They want to defend the score as good as they can. Toonslim has Unite move up. So does Mego. And there's Unite move going on to 2 carries. Again, really tough Unite instantly to get them out of the Trevenant stun. And they just all leave. There's going to be some experience farming now in this game for sure. I don't think either team is going to do too much. Edesu is very low level. Only 11 on Gardevoir. That's not what you like to see on your main carry. Yutari level 13. Toonslim level 12. Klaus level 12. And we even have the support and tank on level 11. So experience-wise, Nouns still pretty decently far behind. Haven't seen much of Edesu either in this game on the Gardevoir. Really, I don't think he night moved a single time yet. I'm not sure. Very passive game by Nouns Esports. But it's getting pressured so hard by Tali. Obviously quite difficult. 50 seconds to go. And, oh. 60's trying to score, but no chance. Yutao's just here. Shadow Claw feint attack. And easy peasy for the Zorak to take down a Mew. Pretty good Pokemon against any attacker, of course. And now we have Rayquaza spawning in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. No, the Reggie respawn timers are 2 minutes. They respawn every 2 minutes. So if you take them after 4, they're not going to respawn, right? As you can see right now. They spawn 1 second after Rayquaza, which means they don't spawn. Honestly, it would be interesting if they would still be alive, if they would just not despawn. How much that would change the game. If they would still just be up until the game is over. But now we're heading into the last final 2 minutes. Rayquaza has spawned. And Nouns, of course, still decently far behind, but they can still win a team fight. Gardevoir now hitting level 13. So very important for Edesu to be on level 13. And can maybe Gatlu find this flank? He has to go for, I don't know, Zorak, I guess. I would probably think he's gonna try to Unite move Zorak, but has to be careful. Not to overextend for it either, because Bliss Assistance can keep someone alive through the Urshifu Unite move for sure. Klaus is just scouting our top path. Nouns playing very passive so far. Looking for the way in, maybe now. Tali just trying to get every sight in. Nouns also has very bad Rayquaza damage. So it's going to take a while for them to actually go for it if they want to go for it. Klaus now walking in, and he's going to scoop up Gatlu, but he might get a move right here. The Vic blows there, but he just Unite moves instantly right now. Gatlu Unite is not going to hit anything, and Klaus is going very deep. The Bliss Assistance also going on to Klaus. Can they somehow take down this Garchomp? He picks up 2 with that Drangok Cling Rush combo. Trying to look for Mew now, and Nouns is just running out of time right now. But Yutao's in a very bad position, and Yutao gets taken down. Yutao's taken down. Went a bit too deep right here. Now it's a 4v5 scenario for this side of Nouns Esports. They're going to try to regroup. They have 50 seconds left. Look for something now. We still have Toonslim with Unite move up, so Espeon can defend. And Nouns have 44 seconds left to make a push right here. Can they somehow find a way in? Again, they don't have the best Rayquaza damage. Servas might be in a bad position right now. Bruff running in, but the thing's not going to hit anyone. Klaus also missing the combo completely. No, he might just go down. Klaus has no chance, right? Actually, Softball trying to keep him alive. Another Stenclaw combo comes through. He's trying to auto-take, but no, they take down Klaus. But no, it's only 25 seconds to go. Megu's also going to fall. Probably next off Tali Believers. Somehow the pain split, trying to heal him up, but Espeon's going to take down Urshifu, and I think this should be at 15 seconds to go. They have no chance of doing this Rayquaza. No chance. And it's going to be the first game. Going over to Tali Believers with no Rayquaza being actually done. Utah is going to take one more down. Takes on the God of War. Toons him with the defense on bot path. And Tali is going to take the first game. Heading into game number 2, Nouns Esports now with first pick. They go for Urshifu, Delphox, Edegos, Mr. Mime for Bruff, and Gatlu bringing out the Dodrio. On the right side, Utah going back onto Zorok for a second time. Toonslim getting that Mew. Klaus on Lucario. And Megu back on Trevenant, and then Servas now this time picking up the Hooper. Otherwise, Desu, he does have Scope Lens and Razor Claw Muscle Band. Could be a Water Bear Shifu. But it could also still be, of course, the big blow since he has eject button. And we're heading into game number 2. Desu now taking over the central area position for Nouns Esports. Of course, getting to level 5 as fast as possible. Same for Tali Believers, putting that Zorok towards the central area. Also for a fast level 5. And now 60s with that Delphox on bot path. It's not going to have a good time unless Bruff gets a fast level 4. It all depends on if Bruff gets the last hit right here. It's very, very important. If Bruff gets to level 4, the Fox has a good time, but they do get it. 60 is able to snipe it away with the Ember. Nicely done there. Because it's very difficult, of course, for a Delphox. It needs much more experience than a Mew. It has much worse last hitting. So, but as soon as Bruff gets level 4 with Confusion, then that XP share is going to have huge value. And the Delphox will still get a lot of experience in. Klaus looking for the last right here. The quick attack comes through. I think he got it. I'm not quite sure. Utah's already level 5. Looking now for the dive in. Has the final feint attack ready, but couldn't quite find the Dodrio there. Desu is going to be Water Bear, but he plays it without full heal. Doesn't think he needs full heal in this game. So he has the Surging Strikes with eject button, I think. At least when I saw it in the character selection, it looked like eject button. Maybe he changed it last second. And ooh, who's going to get this one? 60 is actually doing quite fine right now. He's level 5, but Zorok is going to take down the Shifu on top path. And they're going to try to dive more. Servas also under pressure now. They're just going to score their points. 24 go in. No? Servas, Geese is trying to defend, but now he's getting taken down. Trying too hard to defend. Has no chance. Doesn't matter if he goes down though. He's only level 3 Pokemon. And they all score their points. Already 59 again for Tali in this early game. And already getting the advantage in. And again, Desu and Dodrio, they also need some stack. I know he wasn't playing attack weight. So Urshifu doesn't need any stacks, actually. He was playing Muscle, Razor, and Scope. But he's getting taken down again. Power Punch comes through and Klaus just takes him down. Urshifu in the 1v2 having no chance. And now Bruff is level 4 with a Confusion. Or we are the dive having in the final feint attack, but Gatlu wins it with the Drip Hack. The Drip Hack comes out before the final feint attack comes in. And Gatlu's gonna win this 1v1 in the enemy central area. A very, very close fight. Boost auto attack, knock upon to Geese, maybe just gonna meteor mash them away. Klaus is trying to get to the hyperspace portal, and he succeeds. They'll get back to full HP. And who's caught right here? Toonslim, but nice eject button across the wall. 60's tried to go after it, but he's able to dodge away. And now Utah on the chase. Gatlu, Drill Pack comes through, and Utah taken down again. So for now in this game, Dodri having the upper hand onto the Zorok. But Lucario taking down takes on Urshifu as well on top, which we sadly didn't see. Toonslim is just holding a bot with Megu as always. But 60's is level 8 already. He's level 8 on this Delphox. Has Flame Charge, Mystical Fire as well. Then go for the Fire Spin and Fire Blast build. And Dodrio also taken down on top with Tali Believers again with a decent lead so far. Any Unite moves up yet? No one has Unite move yet. Klaus porting towards bot path. He's very close to level 9 though. Just needs a few more last hits. There's one more last hit. And now Klaus with it. Indeed on the right side. He's gonna be level 9. And they can move on to this Regice with level 9 Klaus. That Unite move does a crazy amount of damage if you cast it on top of something. And yeah, Nouns knows about it. They know they don't have a chance right now. So they're just going to leave. Then we'll see if Bruff can maybe steal away. But it's Lucario Knight coming through and they just take it down very easily. Power Punch goes in onto Bruff HD. Hornleech stuck on the wall but still hitting Bruff apparently. And he's getting taken down. Boost auto attack is enough to take down Bruff. Tali now looking for a bot path push. Hooper's going to port it towards top path to maybe defend. But this Delphox Unite is going to stop the push almost instantly. 4 points go in for Shifu. It's at 1 point left. But Nouns has no one that can really put a lot of points into this right now. Edesu trying to run away, still only level 8 as well. Oh no, 60's coming in now. 60's has enough points. There we go. Eject button's in with that flame charge. 39 points go in for 60. He's gonna be happy. He does get taken down. I don't think he cares so much. Gatlu actually moving in this 1v2. And he just goes down. That's okay. Gatlu. He tried, but that was very ambitious of a try with that Unite move. Punished instantly. Loses Unite move. He lost his life as well. We have Utah going back to the center area. He's actually invading. He's a Nouns Esports center area. Can he get away? Feint attack out. Feint attack goes out. Now he's gonna try to go for this rep buff. Tali, 138 points against 118 of Nouns, so still a small lead, not as big as last game. And looking at the experience, it's quite even. We actually have 2 level 10s on both sides, and then we have 2 level 9s or 3 9s on the right side and 2 level 9s on the left side. So the game is very even. Bruff also taking over to level 9 any second now. So both teams are actually very, very even on experience. Very, very even. Close game so far. Tali currently sticking around top path. You just have Hooper permanently on a goal. Just to hyperspace around to make sure no one is backcapping. And this time Utah is going to take down Gatlu. He wins the 1v1 on the 3rd attempt. And takes down the Dodrio. He's actually just looking to score 40 points right here. He has Hooper in his team, so he can always just try to backcap. Thanks to Hooper Unbound. Hooper's going to make its way also towards spot path now to make sure that he can actually use the Unbound onto the Reggie. And they're going to dive onto Edesu. Power punches there as well. Klaus is here. Eject buttons forward with it, and they're going to take down Edesu. With that close combat as well, he had nowhere to go. He tried to eject button away. Now they're going to try to maybe score some points in, but Defog's going to defend. And now we have Tali. They're porting in with that Hooper Unbound. They're going to go for the Reggie Steer. Braff is trying with the Mr. Mime Unite, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Reggie Steer at half HP. Who's going to get this one? It goes over to Mew of Tali Believers. 2 knockouts as well for the side of the Tali Believers. And Nouns now on the run. But nice Defog's Unite again to defend the goal for now. Can Edesu look for anything? Really hasn't done much this game yet. Tries to look for the kick out of the hyperspace port. Doesn't quite get it. He almost taken down, but no, he's going to punch in onto Utah. And they're going to trade 1 for 1. He really wanted this knockout very badly in the end. He does get it. And now we have a much bigger lead for South Tali Believers. Level 12 on Lucario. Klaus having a very good game so far. Having a very good game. Meiku's stuck on the barrier. But of course, Braff not enough damage on his own to take down a Trevenant. Power punch goes in again. Klaus might be a bit of a bad position right here. Does he have enough move up? He does have enough move. Nice jump kick into Drip Pack. And Klaus taken down. That's off experience for Nouns Esports. It was a level 12 Lucario. So they're going to be very happy about this one. They also take a free Regieleki now. And they're going to leave Braff on bot path to make sure that they defend this goal as well. Currently in coaching for Toonslim. They try to back this goal. They really want to, but Braff is trying his hardest to just make sure it doesn't happen. He's going dropping very low. The Holish comes in. And they take down Braff with the Electro Ball. But now, Gatlu looking for the Drill Pick onto Mew. And they're going to take down Toonslim as well. He could have maybe Unite moved, but I guess he was stunned for too long. Wasn't able to get it out. We have 60 stashing around with that flame charge. Gatlu going in. That's a Drill Pick landing. They take down 2. They're going to try to maybe score some points as well right here. 3 down of Tali Believers, and they're going to go for Klaus next. Can he get all of this alive? There's Chief Knight hitting him. They're going to take down 4. This could be the comeback for the side of Nouns Esports. 24 going for Braff. They're going to try to break the goal. Dodri scoring all his points, and Geese is finally going to break the goal with 40 points going. A big overcap as well. They look for Hooper next. Oh, Geese is going to get caught though. Well, this was huge for Nouns Esports. 1 minute before Rayquaza spawned. They put themselves into 120 point lead now. And also a lot of experience gained. Edesu doesn't make it out. They still lose 2 members in the end. But still a huge win for Nouns Esports in this fight. They're going to be very happy about this. But the Reggie Steal now might go over to Tali Believers. Can Nouns Samo steal away? This would be huge for the side of Tali, of course. And yes, the Power Punch secures it. That is so much damage for Mew, for Lucario, for Zoroark. This is very, very scary to have a Reggie Steal up against you for the last fight. Gatlu looking for a flank right here. Already getting caught though. Utah against Gatlu again. You've seen this multiple times this game. Who's going to win this time? Gatlu's very low. Utah's very low. But both make it out alive. Both just barely make it out alive. Zoroark had to use Unite. I'm not sure if Gatlu used it or just didn't have it. And now to just maybe go for the strike phaser right now. Edesu jumping across the wall looking for Servas. But has to be careful. Power Punch goes in. What does Shifu takes on Zoroark? It's again Zoroark down. The first one to fall from Tali Beaver just like last game. But can Nouns Esports this time capitalize on it? Then a 4v5 scenario, they're going to go for this Rayquaza. Braff getting surfed on. But they can't just go for Ray because Tali has that Power Punch Lucario. With much better secure. But again, Nouns is in the lead right now. Nouns don't even have to do it. Nouns doesn't have to do Ray. They're 120 points ahead. Tali are the ones that have to do something. And Tali has very bad damage against Ray as well. They only have a Mew, which doesn't really do much against Ray. They might try to scout a Bruff. Bruff hits a nice confusion to Unite move, but Mew is able to dodge the Ray with the invincibility of its Unite move. Looking for Bruff next. Now he gets solar beamed and blown into pieces. Bruff is down. Can they somehow make something happen now? 4v5. But Kalto's on the back. They take down 2. They take down Klaus. And they also take down Hooper. Oh, it's Nouns Esports about to win. 4 people are down. It's out onto Zorak now. Utao, can he do something? Can he pop off in this fight? He takes down 1 as well. Desu on the chase. Utao running for its life. I think he somehow saved the game right here. But no, Nouns is, I mean, he doesn't save the game. They're still behind. And Nouns now with a huge lead of Gatlu scoring. With such a huge lead. And Gatlu is going to keep on scoring. Only 25 seconds left. Now Tali now have to go for this Ray instantly. They just have to burn it down. They have 20 seconds left. And there we go. They're going to go for it. Klaus is here as well. Close combat goes in. They're going to try to burst it down. 15 seconds are left. They're going to try to go for it. Can they do it in time? 14 seconds left. They get it. But can they make it to the goaling time is the question. They're going to try to. Rayquaza goes down. There's only 10 seconds left. And they get it though in the end. But there's only 5 seconds left. Can they somehow make it towards the left side? No, right? 3 seconds are left. Trevin is trying to score. But they can't make it. And Nouns Esports, they're going to tie up the game 1-1. Oh my. That was still a very close late game. But they win a team fight. They're able to score with Gatlu. And we head into a third match. Draft for game number 3. Tali now with Aegislash for Toonslim. Trevenant, Urshifu, Comfey, and Nespion. On the right side, Nouns picking up the Zorak themselves with Eldegoss, Mime. A Talonflame for 60s, running Score Shield and X-Speed. Interesting. And Adesu back on the Gardevoir. Game number 3. Who's gonna move towards the grand final? We have Klaus this time on the Urshifu. Taking over that center area, and Toonslim again on that Aegislash. Aegislash, gonna be quite interesting. Haven't seen that Pokemon in a while, but Toonslim is very good on this Pokemon as well. He used to play the crazy amount, and 60s are looking for the invade. That's what the X-Speed is there for as well. The floats down, wants to go out towards blue buff, and he's gonna be able to secure it. The Kapfu, of course, very slow at clearing central areas, so he doesn't even know what's happening. And 60 able to steal it away. He's gonna try to fight Klaus as well. Oh, this could be bad for Klaus. But he knows the blue buff is gone now. And now we have the bird up against the bear. Who's gonna win this one? Acrobatics does much more early game damage, of course. And he's gonna go in. Utao, though, rotating around. 60 is now popping the X-Speed, and that's what the X-Speed is for. To make sure you get out after invading. And that's why he's playing the X-Speed instead of the eject button. Just a bit more safe, I guess. But I feel like the eject button is so big on this Pokemon. For late game flies and Unite moves, make sure you can catch your opponents off guard. But maybe he just doesn't need it. Maybe it's just not necessary. First Ataria spawn, Bruff already level 4, so he's gonna get that confusion up. And I think they got the big Atari actually. On top of it, Gatlu diving in onto Toonslim. He's only level 4 still. Doesn't have the Sacred Sword here. They're gonna try to score points. Feint Attack is going in. Gatlu's going to miss it for now. They're trying to defend the goal right now. Gatlu's just scoring and he's gonna get those 18 in. Just holding down that button over and over again, pressing it, spamming it. And he gets his points in. And this time Nouns Esports with an early lead. And Gatlu's just invading. Straight up heads towards the enemy center area. He's going to take the red buff. And he's going to take the blue buff as well. Klaus is still a Kapfu. He's not even level 5 yet. Can he finally get it right here? No, it's still not level 5. They do get the last two Toonslim. He's level 5 now. But Klaus is still level 4. Almost 2 minutes into the game. And both buffs were... Actually, no, Utao took down Zorak. So Utao are getting actually those 2 buffs now. But Gatlu still took them away anyways. Which means that the Kapfu now finally hitting level 5 though. And he goes for the Surging Strike Speed. It's going to be difficult for him to catch up into this game. He's already very far behind. Another 5 points going for Talonflame. Staking up that attack weight. And 81 to 0 points. Tali not with a single score point yet in this third match. Toonslim still needs one entire level as well before he becomes an actual Pokemon. White Guard is so important, that last evolution before this Pokemon really just... Like between level 5 and level 7 it feels so weak. It feels so bad, because other Pokemon hit their power spikes much earlier, and they feel so much stronger. That's already level 8 this game. He had a lot of experience. Quietly just farming. He's already level 8.5. He's going to be level 9, and Gatlu diving in on top path. They're going to take down Aegislash, going to take down Servus as well. He has nowhere to go. Tries the eject button away. Taken down. And looking quite bad for Tali believers right now. There's level 9 for Adesu. And they're going to start flanking. 60's coming in from the side. He's going to score a few more points. But he gets Unite moved by the Espeon and taken down. Huge mistake there by 60's. And now they're going to try to dive in onto Desu. Regice also goes over to Utao. Wonderfully done by the Espeon player. Gets Talonflame. Secures the Regice. And now Tali Believers are just back in the game. Huge mistake there by 60s to just go down on the enemy goal. Was caught off guard by the Psyshock, Psybeam, and Unite move. And Tali is able to secure the objective as well. But still, no points. What Tali Believers scored so far in this game. But Vigilek is getting taken by the side of Nouns as well. So what can Tali do right here? The Urshifu already kind of losing its power spike right now. You really want to be, as soon as you get to level 5 as Urshifu, you want to just cruise over the next 3 minutes and then you slowly fall off a tiny bit. And so far, of course, because they delayed the evolution of Urshifu so long, Klaus just couldn't get anything done. Now it's not looking for this push right here. It's going to bury it towards the bush. They're going to dive in with Gatlu. Bentech's going to miss, but 12 points going for a Bruff HD. That's all they're going to get out of this one. They're going to go for this Altaria. Now Klaus with that Comfey on, of course, still going to be a threat, doesn't matter what. But they have good ways of controlling him. Bruff's going to put on barriers into the Urshifu. Slow him down over and over again. 60 is now hitting level 9. Actually took him quite a while this game to get to level 9. But I guess probably because he went down on this bot fight. Gatlu also joining top. For that Altaria, are they going to look for top head push? Aegislash is around. Toonslim trying to defend this to make sure no back cap shenanigans happen. And the next objective is spawning in just 20 seconds. Highest in the game are level 2 to level 10s on the right side for Nouns. Gardevoir and Zorak level 10. On the left side we have Aegislash and Espion on level 10. So again, very close game when it comes to experience as well. Yes, now hitting over to level 11. Confusion Barrier hitting onto Trevenant. Not going to do too much damage though, and the fight's going to break out now. Is Nouns going to wait, or are they just going to try to go in? But Hornleech, Woodhammer goes on to Edesu, he's getting zoned out. Bruff has to try and peel for it, just goes on to the Trevenant alone. Edgar's also flying up, they're going to try to take down Trevenant, who's still alive. Currently, Reggie sees dropping low HP, but Fly comes in by 60s. He's going to miss the Night move, but he gets the objective, which all that matters. Who got bonked against the wall right there? Actually, it's Bruff going down. 60s also goes down, 2 KOs for the Tali Believers. Yutao trying on the chase now. Psybeam hits onto the Edigos, trying to look for the Psyshock, and he hits it as well. Oh my god, the Altaria! Here, Altaria takes on Espion! The Altaria and the Swablues, they take down the Espion. And Edesu might just make it out alive. Now he's looking for Comfey. He's just trying to stay alive. But there's Urshifu diving in. With that Surging Strike, he's going to take down the Gardevoir, which is a lot of experience on entire level. For Klaus, he's going to be happy about this one. Bonked against the wall. He's still trying to go, but there's the barrier stunts. Those barrier stunts are so annoying for the Urshifu. And they're keeping, again, Klaus very much in check this game. But again, he got Edesu. That was one entire level of experience. And he's still going to be very happy about this, doesn't matter what. Tali's still on 0 points this game. That is so rare to see. Tali has 0 points scored. Almost 6.5 minutes into this match. Now let's pick up another Regieleki for free as well. They're looking in full control right now. 60s with that nice Reggie steal on the last fight. Gave them, of course, a huge chance to keep on snowboarding their lead right now. Oh, Bruff diving in with that Mr. Mime. Looking for a stun maybe onto Espion, but not enough damage coming out of this Mime. They're going to look for a push on bot path. Gardevoir Knight hits onto Toonslim and he just gets taken down. Completely obliterated. They're going to look for Comfey next, but Comfey is able to run away with that eject button. Tries to go back onto Klaus, but Klaus gets destroyed. And so does Comfey. Wait, did we just lose a lot of points? 60s? Okay, he puts in 13. Edesu could have put in 50, but I think he just wanted to make sure the goal goes down. But that's 37 points lost. 60's taking that score away from the Gardevoir. We call that a classic. That's for sure a classic. But 279 to 0 points still. Nouns is still looking good. Toonslim diving in now. Haven't seen much of him this game because I guess Slash is not really it right now, is it? But he's diving onto 60. 60s gets caught. Woodhammer down. And there's one more Reggie spawning. Interesting. I mean, he broke the goal. But Reggie's T now secured by Tali Believers. They can look for maybe a push as well right now. Bruff, of course, trying to hold it down. And so is Edesu. The Psyshock is there. Can Tali score their first games of the game? And I think they will do so. Oh no, the sidekick is going to stop at 40 points go in for Trevenant. And now 50 points go in for the Urshifu when they're going to break there. But Toonslim is a terrible position. He goes down right on respawn. And Comfey is on him as well. 2 easy knockouts for Nouns Esports. And they're 200 points there. Oh, 60 with a greedy jump across the wall. But the SP Knight was a bit too late. And 60s makes it out alive. It's now a 4v3. But actually, they took Zorak down at least, though. They took down the Zoroark, so Nouns Esports can't do much with this. Of Toonslim going down. It's 5 Unites on the right side, 4 Unites on the left side, and Tali is 200 points behind. 200 points. They have to make something happen. Are they going to go for this Ray? They have the Aegislash Unite. Toonslim might just believe that he can last hit this as good as he can. Ooh, Klaus diving in now, activating Unite move. This was in a very bad position right now. Unite move onto Rayquaza. Who's going to get this one? It goes over to Nouns Esports. They're able to secure it with the Gardevoir. Desu just running in straight up. Puts Unite move onto the Rayquaza. And Nouns Esports. This might be the first time Tali believers move in towards the loser bracket. They've never been in the loser bracket before, Tali believers. Not a single time. They have straight up won every single tournament from the winner bracket. And it's going to be the first time Tali's moving towards the loser bracket. And Nouns move towards the grand final.